Okay, so since Valentine's Day is just around the corner, I have decided to do a Valentine's makeup inspired look by using products that are pink. So I have chosen all pink products in here, including my sponge, my puff. Everything is all pink, and we're gonna do a Valentine's Day makeup look with all pink products. So if you would like to try this, don't forget to tag me. I would love to check out your video as well. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and let's get started. Okay, so first I'm gonna start with my LANEIGE lip mask. This you can use before bedtime. I like to use it during the day as well, and it comes with this cute little spatula. It looks like this, and we can hydrate the lips before we start. This is a very hydrating. A little bit goes a long way. It's a great product, but I think it's too expensive. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a primer next. Let me put this hair up. I don't have any pink clips, so I'm using yellow, but I'm gonna start with primer. So the primer I'm gonna use first, I have two. I have the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer, and this is supposed to be a 12-hour line reducer, minimizes lines and pores for a smooth finish. Now the product is like this. It's very hazy looking. I do feel very a satin finish on the face. So that's what I feel with this product. So we're gonna use this because it's pink. And then next, I'm gonna go in with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Primer, or Glow Drops, Dewdrops, Dewdrops. And again, it's pink, it's pretty. It matches today's video. This is a light pink dewdrops, and it's supposed to be hydrating. I'm gonna try use as much pink in today's video, see if I can incorporate some brushes as well. Yeah, do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? I know it's still, like when I'm filming this, is February 2nd, so there's still a long way to go to Valentine's Day, but so far we don't have any plans. We have to see if we're gonna do anything. And for foundation, I love this foundation. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. It's marketed as a skin tint, but it's very medium coverage, I find, which I love. I love the coverage this provides. It's medium coverage, but it's more of a natural look finish, even though it provides that amount of coverage. So you want to give it a good shake. If you hear Kona, she's in the background right there. There she is sleeping. She's still wearing her cone around her head because she chipped a nail, and then if I take it off, she likes to lick it. It's not good for her because she's gonna reopen her wound. So you have to wait till the nail grows a little bit. So I'm using a Moda brush. This is a Moda complexion brush. So let me know and comment down below if you have any plans for Valentine's Day and what your plans are. I would love to hear from you. Even if you stay home, let me know down below. Now I'm gonna go with this beauty sponge. It's not a beauty blender. It's just something I think I got on Amazon, but it's pink and it matches today's theme, and it's quite bouncy and soft. I did dampen it before the start of the video. Oh, I just love this Beauty Blender skin tint. It's just so pretty. And it gives you that nice dewy finish. Okay, so let's move to a concealer. It was very hard to find a concealer that is pink. So the closest I have is the NYX Bear With Me concealer, serum concealer, which is pink here. So this is the closest I was able to get. This is in the shade, did I tell you the Beauty Blender? This was in Light 4, and this is in the shade Light. So I'm gonna get some on the back of my hand. This is always more difficult to apply because it's the type of packaging. And I'm gonna get my finger and put a little bit in the inner corner and outer corner, and then the rest on the eyelid, just to prime the eyelids as well. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge and push everything in. If you guys hear snoring, that's Kona in the background. I don't know if the mic will pick that up. She's snoring lots. These products are so beautiful together. So let's move on to a cream bronzer. I have a powder bronzer too, but I wanted to go in with this one. This is by LYS, and this is a more rosy tone of packaging. So this is in the shade, in the shade Harmony. So this triangular one, and then we're just gonna add a little bit. This is very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. And I think I'm gonna go with another pink brush. This is the Real Techniques 200 brush. And just massage this into the skin. I do have a review on this bronzer on my channel. It is a beautiful bronzer, very easy to work with, and you can build it up if you want more. It's just a very nice tone, just melts into your skin. So pretty. Now on top, I want to go with this one. This is more an older product in my collection, so I don't know if you can still find it. It's the Too Faced Sweetie Pie, and it's this type of bronzer. It's a radiant matte bronzer infused with peach and sweet fig cream. I'm gonna swirl a brush. I think I'm gonna go with a BK Beauty 111 brush and just apply this on top of that cream bronzer. I just love it. I love how they still has a nice smell. Like, look at that nice design inside there. It's so pretty. But yeah, this is the only pink peach bronzer that I have in my collection, and the rest are just regular brown containers. But yeah, this is fun. Now for highlighter, this is pretty new in my collection, and this is the new Rare Beauty highlighter in the shade Enlighten. So it's this nice macaroon type of shape, and here is the actual shade. I actually have a review on my channel on this product as well, and for this, I think I'm gonna use a BK Beauty 110 brush, and ooh, very intense. I love this highlighter. It's the only highlighter actually, well, not the only, is one of the few ones that I actually see something on my face with, you know. It's really pretty. Okay, so for blush, I have a lot of pink blushes, but I chose this one because it's so colorful and fun to look at. And this is the Physicians Formula Butter blush, and mine is in the shade Beachy Peach. It's so pretty. I love this color, the lime with the pink. And for this, I'm gonna use this is Moda Blush brush. It does have some pink inside there. And let's apply this to the cheek. This is a very subtle blush. Provides a very nice highlighting effect to your cheek as well. So for powder, I'm not going to powder my face, but I will powder this area right here. So I have the Covergirl Clean Fresh powder. Look at that nice baby pink. And I'm going to use this pink Morphe X Jeffree Star brush, and ooh, very powdery, and just set the eyelids. Okay, so let's move on to the eyeshadow palette. So I chose this Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. I have not used this in a while, but look how nice and pink it is, and here it is inside. It's so pretty. So we're going to play with some pinks today. I forgot that I actually have this nice beauty blender puff. It's really cute. Look how beautiful it looks. You put your hand here, it's very soft, and here is this nice soft side, so you can just set the eyes with it. Okay, so you have many options when it comes to pink eyeshadow palettes. I can recommend from Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath. They really like to play with a lot of pinks, but I have been using those in my videos lately a lot, so I thought I should switch it up. So I'm going to use this palette. Let me zoom you in. I'm going to use this shade right here, the Supreme, and just use that in my crease and as transition. So I'm going to use the brush that it came with in this palette for this transition shade. It's kind of like a brown, but when you apply it, it's like a peach, but when you apply it, it looks pink. You see that? Let me show you the shade. So here is the shade. In person, it looks a nice peachy brown, but on the eyelid, it transfers as a pink, which is perfect for this eye look that I'm doing. It does have a peach undertone. What? On this eyelid, it looks pink and here more peach. Very strange. Maybe I need to blend it more. The brush was clean too. Okay, let's add more here. Okay, so let's move on to the next pink, which is the Texas Made one right here. I'm gonna go into that one. I'm gonna apply that in the outer corner and into the crease. I was gonna use my Natasha Denona mini crush palette, or mini, what is it called? Yeah, mini crush palette, but I've used that, I think, last Valentine's Day when it came out with, and I thought I should use a different palette. So pretty. We're gonna blend it, which that kind of diffuses that intense pink. If you love colors, this is a very colorful palette. I like changing it up a bit because always moving away from neutrals. And I think having a YouTube channel really helps to play with colors. Look how pretty that looks. You can just leave it like this and not add anything on the bottom, and I think it will look really pretty. We'll see if we're gonna put anything on the bottom or not. Okay, so now for the rest of the eyelid, I'm gonna go in with the shade Beyond. It has more of a shimmer in it, so I'm gonna use my finger for this. You can see like this, very intense, and just Valentine's Day is all about the pinks, the reds. So I'm gonna go into this type of brush. This is again a Morphe and Jeffree Star brush, and just bring it in this inner corner where my finger could not reach. So now I'm gonna get like, where's my first brush? My first brush that the palette came with, and try to blend here everything together so we don't have any sharp lines. I think I'm gonna leave the eye look like this. I don't think I'm gonna touch the bottom lash line with any pink because I think that this makes it look very, very interesting. I love how it looks. I'm gonna go into the Rare Beauty highlighter, and I'm gonna use my finger and add this in the inner corner. Look at that. And then I'm gonna add the same one in underneath the brow bone here. I wonder if I'm gonna use this Colourpop gel liner, and this is in the shade honeydude. It's like a nice peach off-white shade, and add this in the waterline. Let me do this because I've seen people do this, and I think it's a great idea not to smudge your concealer and foundation. Just for that nice brightening eye. So I'm gonna get a clean brush and make sure that there's no sharp lines here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some mascara. Okay, so here are the eyes. I think they turned out really nice. Now, one thing that I would suggest, if you want, you can also add a nice black liner and intensify the top lash line and bring it out. I didn't do that. I kept it simple for the ones that don't like to use any type of liners. I know that's a little bit more harder to deal with. So let's move on to lips. Okay, so for lips, I chose for lip liner the Colourpop Lippy Pencil in the shade Dial Up, which is a nice pink. And just fill it in a little bit. That's a nice lip liner. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss. And this is in the shade Cotton Candy. It's such a pretty nice pinkish gloss. It does feel like cotton candy. So you can stop right here, but I want to go one more, and this is the Rimmel London Oh My Gloss Oil Tint. The shade is 200 Master Pink. So this is more of an hydrating lip oil, very similar to that NYX, but it's more on the oil hydrating side. Just gonna put some in the middle here. Okay, so here is the final look. It's a lot of pink. I know I could have gone more with a pink blush, but my plan was to use some products that I have not used in my collection before, like for a long time. And I wanted to use products that are all pink packaging. So another option for blush I would have loved is probably, let's do it. Let's add it on top here. because I think the Dior pink blush, it would look really good with this eye look. So I'm gonna go with the same brush. Let's add this pink because I think this is what the complexion is missing. Yeah, definitely. The cheeks need to be a little bit more pink. Okay, now here is the final look. So what do you guys think? Is this a perfect Valentine's Day look? I think it is. I think I really enjoy it. I love this bright pink eyes and this nice cotton candy lips. I think everything turned out really good. I had a lot of fun creating this. So if you guys would like to create something like this, please don't forget to tag me. I would really love to check out your videos. So again, it's a Valentine makeup inspired look. And again, I've used products in my collection that are all pink, packaged pink, and inside as well pink. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It will help me out so much, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.